Coach Mark coming back to you from the headquarters of the Set Sail course here in Phoenix, Arizona. And today I wanted to talk about one of my favorite coaching tools, referred simply as the 135 goal setting template, as you can see on your screen. Now, in coaching, it's really, really important for me and you to have clarity on what your goals are. And when we have clarity on what the goal is, then what we can do is we can further break that down, and then we can break down our goals. What are we going to do to achieve our goals? And then those ever important action items are what is going to give us our daily to-dos, our daily, weekly, monthly to-dos. In coaching, quite often, most realtors, as they're entering into this business, before you get your groove on, if you will, most realtors are like, well, I don't know what to do every day when I get up. That's why I love using the 135 goal setting template as one of my favorite tools in my coaching appointments with my clients. So what you see right here is a sample of a coaching or of a 135 that I have here. Our one main business objective, that's the one out of the 135. So as you see, it's got 24 closed transactions, and we're going to have 12 of those listings. 12 of those are going to be buyers. So now, how are we going to do that? So we like to say pick no more than 3 strategies to focus on. You can have more, but these are going to be your top 3 strategies to focus on that are going to help you to achieve your one big goal. So once we have that, our 3 strategies in this sample, number 1 is going to be managing our database or our sphere of influence. Number 2 is going to be our open house strategy. And number 3 is going to be our farming strategy, demographic and geographic. So that's kind of just setting it apart. So once I have those 3 set, now what are 5 tactics under each of those 3 strategies that we could leverage, incorporate, put into our calendar? What are those 5 activities that we can do? So here, we'll break it down for you. So when it comes to managing your database, okay, number 1 is going to be a monthly touch program. And I've got it spelt out there. We're going to send something in the mail the first week of the month to everybody that's in our database. And on the 15th of the month, we're going to send that same target audience, we're going to send them a monthly e-touch. That right there is going to be super important, because those 2 monthly touches done consistently are going to keep that reticular activating system turned on in everybody's brain in our database. Number 2, quarterly calls. If you're in my database, you deserve a phone call or a connection with the phone at least once a quarter. Number 3, one-to-one meetings. I want to get face-to-face with people that are in my database, people that have the ability to either do business with me or to refer business to me. So typically these are my A pluses, my A's, and my B's. I'm going to get face-to-face, just a cup of coffee. Whether or not we talk about real estate at that appointment, that's not the important thing. Remember, this is a relationship building business. So we want to get face-to-face, minimum 2 people per week, as it says here on the goal sheet. Then handwritten notes. You guys know that we believe deeply in handwritten notes. So a handwritten note after every meaningful interaction, I think, is really cool. It just kind of helps to solidify that interaction. And then the 5th tactic under managing our database in this sample, these can be our quarterly pop buys. These are when we pop by someone that's typically an A plus or an A client, and we're going to give them a little tchotchke, a little gift, something that's kind of cute. We just got done doing some Father's Day pop buys here. We had a barbecue sauce, we had a baster, and we had a towel wrapped up, and it had a cute little saying on there. So my wife Judy, she adds the cuteness to it. So strategy number 2, open house strategies. Now, what are 5 of my tactics or activities that I'm going to do, put on my goal setting sheet? Number 1, minimum 2 open houses per month. That's an easy one, right? So, and remember, in our open house class, we talk about you don't have to just do open houses on weekends. We can focus on doing open houses on weekdays also. So the goal here is minimum 2 per month, okay? Door knock and invite the neighbors around that open house. Kind of do an announcement. Make it a big thing within the neighborhood. Hey, we're doing an open house. Love to have you stop by. And in our open house module, we have so many great scripts and dialogues, how to connect with this invitation door knocking activity, how to connect at the open house, and how to ask for the appointment. So number 3, preview a minimum of five active homes in about a mile radius of the open house event. I want you to preview those homes. And again, we boil this down in our course. Number 5, internet, social media, marketing campaign. So we want to blast this out on social media, blast it out to your database, to your sphere of influence. Let them know, hey, I'm doing an open house. Come by and hang out with me. And the 5th thing on this 135, which is an activity, is I want you to ask for the appointment. And skillfully, we teach you in our open house module how to skillfully ask for an appointment in a relationship based way. So that's our second strategy on our 135. Now let's talk about geographic farming and demographic farming. Number 1, if I'm incorporating a farm area in my neighborhood, I want to make sure that I'm consistent month in and month out, doing my monthly newsletter. It could be a market update, and creating a social media post. I want to create my own specific touch program for my farm area. Number 2, down here it says 2 neighborhood events per year. When we first moved into this neighborhood, the first thing we did is we just put out to the neighborhood, hey, we're doing an open house Christmas party. We just love to meet all of our neighbors. So doing big neighborhood events, organizing them a couple times a year, bring people out of the houses, brings people together. And number 3, speaking of bringing people out of the houses, we like to do drinks on a driveway. It's just an easy to attend. Nothing that you really have to plan. Drinks on a driveway. Just put it out in the neighborhood. Hey, come on up to Mark and Judy's house on Friday at 5 o'clock. Bring your lawn chairs, bring your own drinks, bring your munchies, something to share. And we're just going to hang out in the neighborhood. So those are fun. Again, when we talk about in our farming module, when we talk about creating community, these are some of the things that will help your farm area come alive more. Now, am I beating everybody up every time we get together about, hey, we're in real estate? No, they know we're in real estate, but we're keeping that reticular activator turned on. More about the demographic farming right now to wind up our 135, specifically our 5 on farming. We also believe in demographic farming. So I want to volunteer. I want to join a volunteer group. I want to get involved in my community somehow, that I can meet other like-minded people that maybe I don't know now. And the 5th thing on this is building your own networking group of other business. So it says build local B2B, that's business to business group. So again, this is your 135, and all of these 5 things can be on your calendar. These are things that will fill up your daily, weekly, and monthly calendar. And I know, and you've heard me say this before, if you've got the course already, if you do enough of the right activities, I guarantee the business will come. So this is my 135 goal setting template. It's one of my favorite coaching forms. And if you have any questions on this, or if you'd like a free copy of this yourself, email me at team@setsail.group. We'll make sure that all of that information is in the video also. All right. Cheers.